Hello, what does McDonald's, the Spanish Steps in Rome, Italy, and the slow food movement all have in common? It's a very unusual combination of things, isn't it? But it's also very profound because in the 1980s, those three things converged together to become the slow food movement that has become a worldwide organization and university to protect the health, the safety of food for everyone in the world, and also to address a lot of the political and economical impact that this has on us. So I am Carol Amendola Bianca. I am a nutritionist known as the Italian nutritionist, and I help others find a easier, better, more sustainable path to health by doing things that are maybe outside of traditional diets, but are sustainable. Please subscribe to my channel if you will, because I will be able to keep sending good messages out and good information out to the world. So in 1986, let's go back to 1986, we'll fast forward back, and McDonald's was about to open its first McDonald's in Italy. And it was something that the Italian people were not familiar with necessarily. And it not only was the first of the fast food type of foods and in industry entering Italy, but it was also a real controversy because they wanted to build it at the foot of the steps of the Spanish Steps in Rome, which is, you know, the ancient monument and a place where millions of Italians converge and go when they are in Rome, and those that live in Rome as well. So a gentleman named Carlo Petrini, who was a sociologist and social activist, began a protest. And there were hundreds of people that showed up at the Spanish Steps with pasta in their bowls, a penne pasta in their bowls, that was protesting the building of McDonald's. And it still did take place. McDonald's was still built there. It's still there today. But because of that protest and because of the movement that developed outside of this McDonald's, we have now an organization called the Slow Food Movement that not only Italy has adopted, but the 160 other countries in the world that has adopted. And the meaning behind the slow food movement is not just to make food in a slow way, which is true, and it's embraced in Italy and embraced in the homes in Italy, but it's also a movement that is watching the political, the economical, the climate effects of what is happening with multinational fast food manufacturers, what they're doing to farms, what they're doing to farmers, the environment, and of course, very importantly, is the health of people in the world. So Carlo Petrini has been involved, and he is not only been involved, he's been the leader of the slow food movement for several decades now. And he was designated as one of 50 people in the world that can save the globe, that can help us to overcome the challenges that we have today because of his university, what he's teaching, and what he has learned, his outreach to other countries in the world, which is amazing. He's really addressing climate change, the earth, the health, and the political ramifications and the profits that are being generated by destroying people's health, which is a sad thing. I will tell you that in Italy, they do follow the slow food movement, the people that live in the villages especially, and the traditional diet that is known as a cultural gem, and do not want that to go away and do not want that to be replaced. The schools are starting to take over, or have started to take over, their own school lunch programs. They have local people come in and cook lunch for children. There aren't these 5-year contracts with industrial food machines to feed children. When I was in Italy just a couple of months ago, the restaurant we were at said we are part of the whole slow food movement. And if you can't wait for your food, it's best that you leave, because everything is made fresh. Everything is made on site, and there aren't even doggy bags in Italy. People either finish their dinner or not, and then the next day everything starts over fresh again. So the slow food movement is wonderful, and I would say in closing, the one thing that I love about it and about Carlo Petrini is that he loves the nutrition of plants, and he has designated that in his master's program in the undergraduate program that his university has, the University of Gastronomic Sciences. And he constantly alerts and sends in his messages that plants have the wonderful ability to use photosynthesis and convert the earth and the minerals in the earth to antioxidants and nutrients that we all need to stay healthy and live. So I'll be talking a little bit more about this. I'll even be offering a master's class, a free master's class, meaning that it will be a masterful way to present this whole slow food movement and what we can do personally for ourselves to increase our health. So thank you for joining. Please subscribe or give it a like if you like the information. Thank you.